CM Punk, I like what they're doing.
I stand corrected. Cena, Punk, and Rey Mysterio, they all should go heel. I think Edge should go.
I would leave Cena the way he is.
I think Edge needs to go face.
CM Punk and Rey would be perfect as heels.
I think Edge needs to go face.
Edge?
Yeah.
That would kill his whole thing.
You think?
I think so. I think he's super popular the way he is right now. He's like a Randy Orton.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes
Randy
face.
Orton was horrible as a face.
Yeah, he was.
All he kept doing was drop kicks.
No, Randy Orton is a permanent.
He's a permanent heel. Edge has to be a permanent heel. He's stupid when he's not. He tries to get too comedian and it just kills it.
So speaking about Edge, we have the next match which was the you like that little segue I just did right there?
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match. Edge versus Jeff Hardy versus John Cena. Now I'm going to tell you this. I think this was the best match. And what pretty much got my attention was I told you a couple weeks back that this whole MMA thing is top of the world right now.
Right.
Okay. And that the WWE and TNA should take some notes on why they are pulling the numbers they are. UFC, Affliction, Pride, Dream, whatever MMA it is, right?
Right.
They should take notes that they should jump on this MMA train and start doing maybe some of the things, maybe some of the holds, maybe some jiu-jitsu moves in the middle of the ring. I'm not talking about.
Well, what do you think? What do you think it is that makes the UFC so big?
The action.
Okay.
The action, the fighting.
What do you think the WWE needs to do to jump on board with the UFC? What do they need to copy?
I think
besides the moves.
I think okay.
Because I don't think the moves are going to work. The Undertaker does it, and it's stupid. You got the dead man doing a triangle hold.
He's doing a somewhat of a triangle hold. That
I think it's stupid. And he's wearing the stupid UFC gloves. He's the first one to do it in the UFC, and it's not working for me. I don't like it. I think that if they follow the UFC, they got to follow their promos and their real life fighting scenarios.
I think, okay, this is what I think that the WWE should do, okay? And they exactly did it at this match.
Okay.
And I think every championship regarding if it's a world heavyweight, intercontinental, U.S. title, tag team, doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if it's the Divas, a completely made-up belt. That they should come on out, champ last, and as they're in the ring, have the announcers announce their names. I think But
they've been doing that.
Well, no.
People were booing that.
What do you mean they were booing that?
They had that for a while. They would come out and John Cena would be in the corner doing his little boxing routine, and he would go, and on the right side here, the challenger, John.
No. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking. Okay, look, I'm going to play this clip. This is what I really love this. Look, watch.
All right, let's do it.
Introducing the challengers first. From Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Which, by the way, he looked like a black and white Darth Maul. I couldn't believe what I was looking at, man. I didn't know if it was Jeff Hardy or was I playing chess.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Even his action figure looks scary.
Oh. Really? His action figure is all painted up too?
Oh, they have it like that. The little special edition one. I'm thinking it's going to come alive.
I don't know either to play chess or checkers. I don't know.
I think scary.
Who moves first? Okay, so there's Jeff Hardy.
Introducing next from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, he is the rated R superstar,
Now, call me crazy, but I think I'm warming up a little bit to Edge, and then that's why I think he's going to be turning face.
No. You're warming up to him because you like what he does. You like how exciting he is.
Yeah, maybe.
And I am not an Edge fan. Trust me, I cannot stand Edge.
I'm not an
But
Edge
if he
fan
goes
either.
face, I will never watch that show. I would never watch his matches.
I'm not an Edge fan either.
I'm tired of his jokes. He's not funny.
But I have that funny feeling, dude. I've been watching it.
He won't be the same if he goes face.
I've been watching this since '89, dude. I have that feeling that, you know what?
I don't want to see it.
Edge, a 9-time world champion. And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 200.
Listen to the fans. Listen to the fans on this one.
Is the current World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Mixed.
But see, I like that. They all three were in the ring. They were kind of getting loosened up, warmed up, and they announced all three participants, and bell rings, and there they go.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. I mean, it's not a problem to me. It's just the fact that you can't do the moves. I don't think it's going to work. You know these guys are wrestlers. You know they train a whole different way. We can't go and copy the UFC. It's just a whole stupid thing. I like the intros. I think if they they're kings of coming to promoting pay-per-views. They make pay-per-views exciting, even if you know it's going to be one match you're only going to go see. But if you do the intros like that for every match for the main events, I think it works, but you can't go into the moves. I think copying the moves is stupid. I think if you're going to do it UFC style, you got to make the wrestlers look real. None of this crappy these gimmicks and stuff like that. You got to make it like in the 80s. When I was a little kid, man, I thought this stuff was real.
Yeah.
I thought the Warrior was actually crazy, going to run around and just beat some ass. They need to bring that back to fans. So many fans know it's fake now. It's just unbelievable.
I actually thought the sleeper actually puts you to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, you see, even when you got old enough to the Attitude Era and stuff like that, you were still old enough to know that it was fake, but at the same time, they pushed the wrestling so much that you almost believe these guys can really beat you up. Now you know it's fake. It's all routine because they're so slow and they're not passionate about it anymore.
No.
They have to push that realism in wrestling. Not in stories, in wrestling.
Yeah. But, like I said, I think this was the best that they did. This was the best thing that they did on Raw that night and you know what? Triple threat matches usually start like how, right? So you got one guy who was an ex-champ that is usually introduced first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next person in line that you think would be the number one contender.
Right.
In this case, it was Jeff Hardy. And if they would have went back to the old days of how they announced everybody as they came down the ramp, Edge will probably start attacking Jeff Hardy, and then they'll fight for a couple seconds, and then it's a big drama when Punk comes out and runs down and makes the save, and everybody's all cheering and everything like that. But this time they didn't do that, and that's why I liked it. So, right after that match, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what happened. Punk makes a save after pulling Hardy to the floor and fires him into the ring step. Right after he did the twist of fate on Edge. Punk rolls in for the cover and pins Edge, picking up the win. This is the longest match, which was 15 minutes and 38 seconds.
Nice.
And Punk was outside kayfabing a knee injury.
Right.
I don't know why. Why?
They're trying to figure out where he's going to go.
But why a knee injury? I don't get it. That to me was strange. I really don't get it.
I think they're very confused on CM Punk. He's the holder. He's the title holder.
I could understand that if he was kayfabe.
You can't make him go heel too fast. You can't make him go force him face too fast because they want to build up. They have so much to build up on SmackDown that if they make the wrong mistake, they're going to lose their ratings on SmackDown even more.
I just don't understand the knee injury. I really don't because if you were going to turn heel or at least a tweener, and you were going to screw Jeff Hardy like that, why still kayfabe the knee injury after you made the save?
True.
Or even when he was attacking him outside, why was he still favoring that knee?
True.
So I don't get it.
My big problem about the whole thing is you're not seeing enough wrestling, and you're seeing way too many injuries.
Yeah.
Why are they getting injured so much?
Yeah. So after that match, Teddy Long comes out and makes an announcement that Punk's next title defense will be at the Bash against Jeff Hardy.
Right.
And that kind of pissed off Edge. So where's that put Edge?
Well, why should he be pissed?
Well, I mean...
He's had a spotlight for a very long time.
I mean, what is he going to do, though? I mean, there's nothing else for him. There's nobody on SmackDown, that he would go against.
So also take a break.
Well, I expect this.